Hi, hello, how are you? Hope you're all keeping well. My name's Heather and you can find me at Willow Willow Sheep Sheep on Instagram and on Etsy. It is Sunday the 11th of July and it's not too bad outside at the minute. We had a wee bit of rain this morning, but we can't complain for the weather has been absolutely beautiful. I couldn't even tell you the last time it's rained, so here in Northern Ireland we will take that, and hopefully this just isn't our summer, and when it starts to rain it knows when to turn it off again. But anyway, as I say, I hope you're all keeping well. I am not doing too bad. I've been working now. I sort of missed my schedule, so for last weekend I should have had a video up last weekend, but I was away and had a lovely weekend away. It was my husband and my 40th birthdays. He was the start of July, I was the middle of June, and we took a wee night away and really thoroughly enjoyed it. So it's good to be able to do that now again, although we're all masked up. Everybody was all masked up where we were at, sanitizer everywhere, but it was just nice to be out in a restaurant in like a lounge area with other people, imagine. But it was nice, and the weather last weekend, we couldn't have asked for better. So it was lovely, and as I say, thoroughly enjoyed that. So as for stitching, I sort of have got stuff. I have been working on stuff. I don't know if it's got as much done as what I would have thought I would have got done in 3 weeks, but as it is, and it's summer, and I've actually been a few nights updating the shop and stuff, putting a couple of new things into it and just sorting out quantities and stuff like that there. So that sort of took me away for a few nights from doing that. So as I say, I've got stuff done, but I don't know, we'll go through it and we'll see, and then I can tell you at the end if it's more than what I actually thought I had done. I've sort of moved around a wee bit because it is kind of bright outside and I keep getting a glare down this side, or it's like really white, so I'm hoping so. Just mind the mess. If I move around even further it gets even worse, so this is as far as I go. So no, as I say, I have been working on things. I have a few, I say maybe 2 or 3 wee bits of haul. They're nothing overly, there's nothing fabulous on it, but it's there and it's wee bits and pieces that I need. Well, no, there is a couple of fabulous bits into it. There's a couple of new charts, but we'll show you them whenever I get to them. So I think I'll just start into what I've been working on. I think I'm going to open all the zips. I actually meant to have this done, so I'm going to do that now. So it's just going to be zip, 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 so then I'm not having to do this all each and every time. There we go. Okay, so the first I've been working on is my Fruits of Plenty. I have thread everywhere. Oh no, that's attached. Better not pull that off. So I have now got January, February, March finished, and I have made a start on April. So that is it there. Oh, I'm maybe a wee bit close. That is it there. I'm hoping you're seeing it all. Hold it up a wee bit. So as you can see, I've made a wee start on April, but I am still loving it. My only thing is I make so many mistakes in it. That's me, just not counting. And I should know better and put the thing down when I'm tired, but no, I stitch on and then I realise too late I've made a mistake, God knows how far back, and have to start rubbing it all out. But you'd think I'd learn, but I don't. So that's it there. Sorry, I'll just bring it out a wee bit. As I say, I'm not sure if you're seeing that all. Hopefully you are. But that's that. So I'm pleased with that. For sort of, I had made a bit of a muck up in the March one, and that sort of put me off. But as I say, it's my own fault. And there is a couple of wee bits that are wrong in the March one, but I just thought, you know what? A man on a flying horse will never see it, so it'll just do. It'll do. So there's been that one. I don't want to show you that one just yet. I thought there was more than that. Okay, so the next one is the Christmas house. I think it's Christmas house, a Galliana cross stitch. Sorry, I've thread in this one as well, but it's not attached. So I have the first page basically all done. So that's it there. And I do love working on this one. I love just using the one colour. You know, then it's not, you know, there's not going to be, it's not going to be a lot of swapping and changing and stuff. So I love that one. Is it going to focus? I think it's maybe focused there now. So it's lovely. That's 32 count this is on. And the pattern it's brilliant. It's so easy to work with. So that's the one I'm using the sulky thread on. I think it's 1035, the 12 weight one, as far as I know. I just think I should know this, wouldn't I? That's here. God, yeah, that's it there. That's a little bit brighter than what it actually is. I think I've said on that's showing up actually is quite pink compared to what it is. It would be more of a blood red, but I love working with that. It's brilliant. It doesn't knot that easily. I haven't really had any, the odd wee one, but it's not even a knot. You just, and out it comes. It's brilliant. So that's that one. So I'll get to start a new page. Now the next, oh no, I'll show you this one here. This is my Blackbird design one. So I think we've all heard now about Barb Adams that's passed away last weekend. So that's sad for the community, so it is. It really is. So our designs, all their designs, her and Alma's designs are brilliant, so they are. So I've got a wee bit further, not as much further, because I actually, that's it all there. I actually put this one back on my shelf and forgot to lift it out again. So it hasn't really got, I can't actually mind how far further on I am compared to the last time I showed it. I think of maybe the second row. I think I maybe had a few to do in it. I don't know if I had that top row started, but getting there. But I have to mind to take it out of the shelf, because it was only actually, I was going through it yesterday. I started something else I'll show you in a wee minute or two, and I sort of was wanting to start it. So I was going through my shelf, seeing everything I have, and I come across a few things that I actually forgot I had. So they're added to my list. Yeah, they're going to be added to my list, but this I'm definitely bringing back out again, because when I get that top bit done, obviously I have the bottom half to do, but it's half of it already done, and I didn't get that one, or I didn't start that one too long ago, so I sort of want to keep it keep it out and keep it fresh. So there's that one. I will move that to there. Now, this one was my birthday start. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. I'll get it out here. So this one is the Hands Across the Sea. Now I'm working this on 36 count. It's not just as light as what is showing up on the camera there. It would be darker than that. But it is 36 count using the Call for DMC. And it is the Hands Across the Sea. It is the Amy Can. And that is it there. I've showed that before. So it's the colours. Look at the colours of that one. I'll show you. This is a rat's nest, but you get the gist, so you will. But that's all the colours there. They are lovely. It is lovely. It is a beautiful sampler. So, and I have been looking at the website again. I'm sort of, because everything I have seems to be on the bigger side of the charts, I sort of thought to myself, I must actually get a couple of smaller ones, because I've had no finishes, and I'm not anywhere near a finish. So I thought I'll get a couple of small ones. So I have a couple here that I can show you. And I was also looking on her about Hands Across the Sea, Nicola, the website. And, but mind you, the ones that I have earmarked are big again. They're probably the same size as that there. So that isn't really what I was looking for. But I ended up putting I like that. I like that. I like that. That. So they're there, and I'll get them, and I'll have another wee look and see what the smaller ones are lovely too. But for some reason I always seem to be drawn to the bigger ones. Don't know why. Not when I'm specifically going out looking for smaller ones. Maybe I should go out looking for bigger ones. That's maybe the way I should work it, but no, I absolutely love working on this one. I really do. Now, I have to admit, the 36 count, my eyesight wouldn't be as good. Not that you wouldn't notice or anything, but it does have to be really good light. I don't have a daylight or anything like that. I just sit at the window, the window's behind me, and work on it that way. But I've mucked up here on this one. I was doing it later at night. There still was good enough light. Well, no, that's stupid to say that. The light, it was still light. The light might not have been light enough, and I worked on saying, oh, it'll be grand. And whenever I come to the end, it wasn't right. And I took it to work the next day to sort it out. Frogged it all out. Counted and looked and done all the rest. And I ended up exactly the same stitches as what I put in the night before. How do you do that? How do you do that? And I ended up being like half a stitch out. So I had to sort of fudge it a bit, as you do. And it looks fine. It's really only the one stitch, and it looks fine. As I said before, I'm a galloping horse, never see it. So I'm quite happy enough with it. But just show you it again. It really is a shame them colours aren't showing up the way they are. And sorry, I said that was 36 count, and I'm doing it 1/2. I sort of, there's a darker green, and I sort of wished I had done 2/2, because it's not just, the coverage isn't just there. But the other colours seem fine at the minute. It'll probably be the darker colours more so, but I still like it. So I do, so I'll keep going at that. So that was a birthday start, so that's, we're near enough a month on now. But what way am I folding this? I need an assistant. I really do. There we go. That's it now. But no, so I'm gonna, that's, just keep working away on that one there. So that is, I've got a bit more done than I actually thought. I've got other stuff here as well, but some of these are new starts, so I didn't, oh, let's up that up, yeah. There's sort of, yeah, there's one new start, and then there's another one I want to show you. I was tea dyeing linen yesterday, and I want to show you it as well, so I'm going to be starting it. And then I have another chart, but I'll not start it till I get this other one. Right, I'll just show you. Right, so I got, as I say, I'm after smaller charts. Wondered what that was. So Michelle from Mama Loves You GB put me over to a website, the Witchy Stitcher. I had just never come across them before. I think they're in Canada. They have started, no, maybe they haven't started, but they have a stitch along starting or started. And that's what's put me over to them. But although it's absolutely beautiful, I don't need a stitch along at the minute, so we'll maybe go back to that and see what it's like after. But no, I've seen so many like Halloweeny, witchy, obviously in the name, that sort of chart. There's funny ones, you know, like sort of like wee sayings and stuff as well, but it's all that witchy, ghosty, horror vibe to it, which, if you know me, I love true crime. I absolutely love true crime. So I seen these, I went through, and there was just so many, but I went through the whole thing. And as I say, I was looking something that's sort of quick and that I can sort of get done in not too many nights, because I haven't had a finish. So Toto's at the door. He's gonna wait till I talk again and then he'll meow. No, he must have went. So no, I got these two and they are reasonably priced. I think it was $7.75 Canadian dollars. $7.70, that really doesn't, $7.75 for each of them. So I think for us that works out about, I think it was about $4.25 per chart, or was it $3.75? It was about £4. It wasn't that far off, £4 each. So as I say, I got two. So I have got this one. Now these do come in colour and everything, but unfortunately the printer at my work that I'm attached to is black and white. So it's that one. So it says, "We are the weirdos, mister." So I really like that, and I like the way they have the black coming down. This, it's on the colour version of this here, it is like a fawn it would be stitched on, and then the black all comes down, and they tell you how to do this, how to do the black and all. Now I'm not doing the sword and the wee this and that, I'm just doing the writing. So I think that's brilliant. So I started it yesterday. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see it in my stories. Sorry, I keep doing this here. This lip gloss I have on is really sticky, honestly. I don't know how to wear that one again. So as I say, I started this yesterday afternoon, and I have got that. Oh, let me see. I have got that done so far. Sorry, that light is really. So I have got weirdos done. So I really can't see, if I just stick at it over the next few days, I really can't see how I won't have that that done for even for the next one. So and it's just, I'm just doing it all black. That's it. I have ordered fabric to do the back of it, and also the wee cushion that I showed you, or not the cushion, but the other. Hold on, I have it here somewhere. I did have it here somewhere. See having cats in your life? Oh, there it is there. Yeah, see having cats in your life? Jeez, no, that's the wrong way. Look. You would think I never cleaned. I do, honestly I do. But it's also to go in the back of this here. So I've ordered a half meter from Minerva. It's got wee pumpkins and stuff on it. I wouldn't say it's it's not traditionally Halloweeny, but it's nice and bright. So I've got it to do the back of that, and the colours should hopefully go with this. This is, I actually bought this thinking it was, another one that I had bought, but when it comes I was like, that's not what I thought, but I do like it. It's blush it was down as. I'm not I thought it was 32 count, but I was working on it yesterday. I have a feeling it's 28 count, but I'm not bothered, because I've took quite sore heads this past wee while, and not having to strain my eyes. That was brilliant yesterday, because I actually went on Friday there, and both me and my husband got our second jab, so thankfully we were nowhere near as bad as we were when we got our first one. When we got our first one, we were down the whole weekend after that. This time I had a very sore head yesterday. He sort of got one maybe near yesterday afternoon. Even my arm isn't as sore. Like, this is great this time. Because I was concerned whenever we went for it. Well, I wasn't concerned as in getting it. I was just concerned that I was going to be sick again. And this is the start of my holidays. So this over here in Northern Ireland, we have like a holiday tomorrow and Tuesday for the 12th and the 13th of July. And although I'm not doing anything, I'm not going anywhere, I just didn't want to be wrapped up on the sofa, being able not to lift my head. So thankfully, touching all the wood, it's not going to be like that. I think we would have had symptoms by now if we were going to have them, so that's good. But just yesterday I didn't want, you see, the thought of doing like the 36 count, no. So I think it's 28 count, and it just was a lot easier, and it didn't strain my eyes at all. So I'm just going to finish this one off and keep it within the wee wooden frame. So I love that. So that was one of the charts that I got off them. So I thought then I will seen this one, and as I say, being a true crime fan, I had to get this one here. So Talk Murder to Me. Again, my printer, I think the one downstairs is colour, so I might have to try it. Sorry, Toto is screaming. Okay, I'm back. He was meowing so much I had to turn off and go and get him, so he is dangling about here. He might come up, I'm not sure. So I don't actually know where I got there. I think I showed you this. I'll show you it again. So this one is Talk Murder to Me. So I thought, yeah, I have to get that one. So I think, as I said, I'm going to have to see if I can print to the printer downstairs at my work. I think it's a colour printer. It's so much better looking when you see it in colour. But obviously the Talk to Me is done in black, and the murder and all the splats are done in red. So that is the next one. And again, I think I'm just going to do it in the hip and finish it off that way. But I absolutely love them. And as I say, I love tree crime. Sorry, you're going to hear background noise here, but it's either that or you hear a meowing cat. So that was the 2 wee charts that I got. The other wee bit and piece I got, it was for the Barbara Anna. I think I showed you this maybe a couple of videos ago. It is for Santa strips. Get this gently out of the bag. Oh, wrong one. Oh, glare. So Santa strips. Love that one. I've seen so many people doing it last year. I was like, yeah, I have to get that. So although that one is on a grey, it's like a grey. I'm not actually sure. It's a dirty linen. Swigard dirty linen. I couldn't. There was not getting anything near that colour. So I thought I'll tea dye it and see what it turns out like. Now I'm quite happy with this. Now this is literally, I just took this off the line before I started doing this, so it is so wrinkly. And as usual, that colour is not coming up at all. I didn't steep it for that long. I used 3 tea bags. Let's see. No, it's too white. It's coming up way too white. Trying to shade it. No, it's not working. But it is mottled. You might see the mottling slightly. But anyway, I tea dyed it. Well, that maybe showed up better there, did it? No. I tea dyed it myself. Just thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. What's the worst can happen? Will you close the blind? Excuse me. Lift that leg out. Good boy. Here we go. Come on if you're coming. There we go. So I thought I'll just give it a go. What's the worst that could happen? Excuse the tail. So to say, I'm really pleased with how it turned out. It's nowhere near as bright as that, but it's not overly dark either. I didn't want it like really, really dark either. The only concern I have is possibly with, oh yes, got all my colours. So I got this all from Lakeland, not this, but I got the threads and the linen from Lakeside. I forgot the name of it. Lakeside. But as I say, the only colour that is concerning me slightly is that. And it actually, the colours, you know, they are the same. I'm sort of looking and there is actually quite a bit using that colour, I think. Maybe not. We'll see anyway. But the representation of colour there is some, you know, although this is slightly darker in real life as well. So that's the only thing that's concerning me. That might be for the faces. So if so, then there's not that many. It's not that much. So we'll see. But got all those colours. And again, all call for DMC. So love that. I got this off eBay. It's a DMC. The package sort of on my wee tub. But I'd never, really each project I'm doing, I'm sort of trying a new way of storing the threads. I find this way is fine, but when you have a big bundle like this, it's okay if you know, 5-6 colours, but when you start having masses, it gets into a tangle. I don't like that. So that's, I'm sort of, each time I do something, I'm sort of, you know, changing it a wee bit. I'm seeing what other people do and giving it a go. And I do like that because I know it's only black I'm using, but the black that I'm using on this here, I have put onto one of these wee bobbins, and I'm enjoying keeping it, storing it like that. He's trying to get onto the cover of my sewing machine, so he's now his hand through the handle part. Oh my god. But no, so I think this might be the way I'm going. I just find it's easier seeing them, it's easier getting them off, you know, it's just, and then whenever you're finished, if you've any left, it's on the bobbin, you don't need to worry about it, you just pop it back into your, well, I keep them in a tub, I know that's not my way, but you pop it into wherever you store them and they're there for again, where I find keeping them like that, you have them already out of the wee thing, the wee holder covers, you end up losing the number possibly. Now I have put the number on them, but they're all cut now. I don't know, sort of, but I really like using this, so I can see this is going to be the way I'm going to go, I think. And as I say, then you're not wasting thread, or I don't think that you're wasting thread then, because you just keep it on it with the number, you add to it when it's finished. I think that's the way to go. So that is going to be that. So that is all my haul, isn't it? Yes, it is. I got 2 bits of fabric, that was all. These are to make, it's nothing. This is just a navy blue poplin. It's nothing, just a cotton poplin, and that is going to make a pair of like culotte style trousers. I have that, and then this red, that's a bit bright as well. It would be more of a wine red. Oh, there's thread on that. Linen, and that is to make this dress. I think I showed you these all in my last video, so that's I'm going to try and make that dress with it. So I'll do that at some stage. But other than that, that is everything. So I'm sort of looking, I'm making sure I've made a pile now and I've made a mess. I don't know where I'm at. But no, I think that's everything that I need to show you this week. Who have I been watching actually recently? I haven't been watching as much Flosstube as what I usually do, because I've sort of, I've got out of the way of it, I haven't by no means got out of the way of it, but I've been trying to catch up on my true crime, and have been watching it, so there's been more of it going on than Flosstube. He's trying to get out the door now. But I suppose, who have I been watching? I've been watching obviously Brenda and Laura. I was watching Mama Loves You, GB, Michelle. Alba Stitcher, Amanda. Lancashire Stitcher, Lynn. There's more here than I thought actually. Who else have I been? Oh, I just keep stitching, Pam and Steph, or Stephanie. I like them now. They're sort of new to me. I know they've been doing it for years, but they're sort of just new to me. And who else? Cara from Saltbox Stitcher. I've seen a few, but I haven't actually been watching her this week. But I know of ones to catch up on her. So no, I've been watching all those, and I'll list that all down below in case some of them are new to you as well. But as I say, it's been true crime for me for this past wee while, so I think I'm all caught up with them, so now I'll need to catch up with my floss tube again. So I think that is everything for now, and I need to go and put the dinner on, or there'll be nothing to eat today. So I hope you all have a nice week ahead and get plenty of stitching done. It'll be 2 weeks and I'll be back, and I'll see you on then. Bye.